Hey guys, Salute here and welcome back to a new video from your favorite white guys. Today we have a different video. I'm sorry, it should be community highlights today, but I didn't have internet yesterday sadly, and I obviously couldn't make the video in time because Cass has to voice over it, and obviously I'm gonna make him get up at 7 a.m. to post the video. So this is why that video is getting delayed to till tomorrow, and tomorrow's video is getting posted up today. So that's what we have today now. So today, as you see, is just going to make, some changes in my opinion should be made for making Armour a little bit more entertaining and more realistic. Not necessarily realistic, but also keep it more consistent, which is how things are, right? But also maintaining the arcadey elements that make things a little bit more balanced. So the things that are going to change regarding tanks and vehicle combat mainly are that first, the Leopard's sights should be positioned in the correct spot, because right now the Leopards is using the auxiliary sights, but those sights are being located instead of the auxiliary sights position, which is on top of the turret, as some guy pointed out on a previous video. They are located on the gunner sights, so they are placed in the wrong spot, which makes the tank have the tanks far into the left always, which is really annoying, especially when they're trying to hit a tank and that tank being on a hold down position, trying to shoot that tank and not knowing exactly where it's going to hit, which makes it really frustrating, to be honest. Just play the guessing game instead of being exactly where you should go, knowing exactly where you should go, which is really frustrating in my opinion. Next up, BMP gun, main 73mm gun should be buffed, like tremendously buffed. One, because that hit round is really powerful. It should easily destroy Bradleys. Like it should destroy Bradleys or any other vehicle for that matter. So they should actually improve that round a lot, and it should make significantly more damage. I will say something around 60 to 70%, just more or less what the hat does to IFVs, to make the BMP a two-shot kill. A BMP one kill IFVs in two shots with those rounds, and also APCs and all that stuff, and being able to kill those scout cars, MRAP, or tigers, and that kind of stuff in only one shot, which would make the BMP a little bit more viable and a little bit more fun, and not so consistent on being consistent on only Mayutkas to kill enemy vehicles. Next up, tanks should have multiple ammo racks since they are completely loaded up. They have all the ammo storage filled up, so they should have all the ammo compartments correctly indicated in the game and put in game. Maybe some of them do have blow up panels, so it wouldn't cook off the vehicle and destroy the vehicle, but it could remove the equivalent rounds that should be stored on that location, which makes sense, right? I think that creates some interesting gameplay. Maybe instead of going for the ammo rack, maybe they don't have a shot for the ammo rack, but you could actually hit them in some actual ammo storage position where it's not going to cook off, but it's going to just disable like maybe 90% of the armor storage, depends on the vehicle obviously. That could create good gameplay, but maybe you cannot kill the vehicle. It's not going to be a killing shot, but it's going to be a disabling shot. Like it will almost certainly almost deplete all his ammo. So instead of having 21 AP rounds, they will only have 3 or 4 left, which creates some interesting gameplay, not gonna lie. And another thing that I want to change is that toes should only be able to penetrate frontal armor of Gen 3 or below tanks, and only in certain weak spots. This is only going to affect the T62, because the T62 is the only Gen 3 or below tank in the game, currently at least. And yeah, that makes the T62 obviously still is going to be one-shot ammo rack from the front, but at least the other vehicles aren't going to be, which I think it's fair, right? That's why they are modern tanks. They are modern tanks for a reason. Another thing that I want to change, and I want to change it if I could tomorrow, is fix and redo all the tracking physics that is currently in the game. Because right now, I'm not even kidding, it feels like tracks are made out of paper. And if someone plays the game a little bit, they will realize the amount of times you're getting tracked. It's sometimes so obvious that I'm actually playing the game and playing a tank fight, and who doesn't being who doesn't get detracked like during the tank fight? Like everyone does, right? So that's a little bit comical. Like every time you get into a gun fight, a tank fight, you actually get detracked. And in my opinion, that shouldn't be the case. And it creates some comical like type of engagements, which aren't fun in my opinion. So yeah, just try to fix that, create that the detracking doesn't happen so often because it's really annoying. It gets to the point that it's really annoying. Uh, and another thing, significantly reduce the tankiness of IFEs against APFSDS runs. IFVs are below, really, but IFVs or APCs mainly, but mainly IFVs, and especially the Bradley. Because right now it's especially worrying that the Bradley is being able to take consistently 3 shots to the front while having basically no armor. Because remember, the Bradley has basically no armor. It has enough armor to basically deflect 50 cal to the front. That's what it has. So this could be easily fixed. I'm not saying that this could be easily fixed by making APFSDS rounds being able to armor rack the IFVs from the front. So if you aim for the armor rack and shoot through the main armor, the round should go straight through it and hit the armor rack and cook off the vehicle like you should do from the side, because it's not any different, right? Yeah, I think that's actually a good welcoming change, in my opinion, to make the IFVs, especially the Bradley, less overpowered against tanks, and make them a little bit more of glass cannon type of vehicles against said vehicles, obviously against the tanks. Uh, yeah, this really is it, guys. I don't have many more things to say. Vehicle combat. I think overall it's pretty good. I enjoy it. Obviously, I wouldn't play the game if I didn't. But there's some instances that I feel like they could do better. In my opinion, it could make the game 10 times better and more fun for everyone. And yeah, right now, in some instances, it feels frustrating because there's some things that in the game are completely bullshit, and nobody likes that if you're playing Armour. And yeah, I just want those things to be fixed to create a more fun experience overall for everyone, right? Because this a game. Obviously, it has to be a little bit more realistic because it's squad, and the squad is supposed to be a little bit more realistic, but also have those arcadey things to make the game more accessible and also fun for everyone. And also that gives a little bit of a balance. No one has to have a super overpowered vehicle or super overpowered gadget just because it's like that in real life. So yeah, that was it, guys. New updates coming in soon. I'm really happy of showcasing those updates, but I cannot right now. I wish I could. I don't have them yet, but when they are out, you are going to love them. They're going to be insane. I cannot address this enough. So this was it, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and catch you guys next time.